Hello, Empire, and my other gymnasts out there. Today we're going to be talking about pain on the inside of the forearm, common gymnastics injury from all the grip work we do. This area can tend to get really overworked and a little inflamed. So there's two stretches we can do as well as some strengthening. So the first stretch I like to do, you're going to rotate the fingertips back towards you. You're going to place them on the floor, and you should feel that pull into here. If it's super intense, you can lean forward to make it a little bit easier. If you're not quite feeling it, you can lean back to make it a little bit harder. I like to hold that for 1 to 2 minutes. Now, we also need to get into the fingers because they also attach in here. And so for that, I like to go fingertips out, and I'm going to push my elbows out. I like to call this a diamond stretch. And I'm going to lift my thumb up off the floor, and that's going to pull into the fingers more. So if I'm doing both sides, it's going to look like this. And this can get very intense. You might not be able to get as much lift off the floor, but you should feel it pull into here. You might feel it through the wrist a little bit, but you want to be able to hold it for 1 to 2 minutes. Great to do before and after the gym. Okay? Now, we do also want to do some strengthening. So for that, we're going to take our dumbbell. My elbow is going to be, or my forearm is going to be supported by the bench. So I have some room here, and we're going to let the wrist drop into extension and then curl back up. Okay? Now, if we're currently having pain here, this might be too much, so make sure you're using a lighter dumbbell. But I like to do 2 to 3 sets of about 15 to 20 reps. If we're not having pain, go ahead and do it to where it's heavy. It should challenge you. You should fail somewhere between 15 and 20 reps. If you are having pain, use something light and use the pain as the limiter. So you should feel it, but it should be like, yeah, I feel it, it's uncomfortable, but it shouldn't be overly painful. And after a few days, it should start to get better. If it doesn't change, then it's probably a good time to reach out to a professional or schedule with me so that we can take a look and make sure it's nothing too serious.